Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Good morning, almost afternoon. Welcome to a special episode of Angelic Herbs. So every once in a while we just decide that we want to hang out with an archangel as we listen to my neighbor's pound shit in the background. I apologize about that. But the angel that's coming in today, hilariously enough, as I say that, is Archangel Jeremiel. Jeremiel. It's like Jeremy, but fancier. Archangel Jeremiel. And he's coming in with the miracle of forgiveness. So I hope he forgives me for calling him Archangel Jeremy. Jeremiel, and he's going to help us with the miracle of forgiveness, as well as a few other beautiful messages, including all is well, overcoming difficulties, and surprise to me because I didn't look ahead, he's also going to want to talk about a life review. So that's pretty massive. Life review, when I first started publishing oracle readings, doing broadcasts and publicly being an oracle reader, life review stalked us. It was like all the time, all my cards ever wanted to talk about or wanted me to think about was having a life review, and I hardly ever get it anymore. But yeah, I used to get life review all the time because you want to take inventory, you want to evaluate your life, see where you're at. Now, we all get a pretty intense life review, I guess, when we croak, when we transition in a non-physical. But the thing is, if we can do our life reviews periodically while we're still in these bodies, it gives us a chance to kind of like a little checkpoint, see where we're at. Are we happy with what we've been doing, what we've manifested, how we've been? How about the amount of love that we are collaborate in? Do we want more love in our life? Like when we get to the end of our life and we look back, it's like, we get to be really, really honest with ourselves. So if we can do that while we're still here, it gives us a wonderful opportunity to practice forgiveness more, overcome difficulties, and in the grand scheme of things, of course, know that all is well. But when you do your life reviews here and there, like take time maybe this weekend and give yourself a little life review. What lessons are you learning? What do you still want to learn? What do you need to overcome? What's still giving you a little difficulty? What's giving you all that? And who do you still need to forgive? Because that's the whole point of it all. Getting to the end of our days and not having any grievances, being at peace, really being satisfied with what we've done here. What we've, not just accomplishments on the outside, but like inner accomplishments. How much have we grown spiritually? How much love can we hold? How much light can we hold? How much of it did we shine out onto the world and to our dear ones? So these are all amazing things that Archangel Jeremiel is going to help us. Maybe it will help me figure out his name too. It's, Jeremiel. Jeremy. See, like it's almost Jeremy, but it's Jeremiel. All right, I just need to be less of a redneck. Jeremiel, give me my can of beer. So I'm in a pretty good mood today, and I thought, you know what, let's do another angelic herbs. We'll get to know Archangel Jeremiel. We'll see what messages he brings forth. I love his picture here on the angel prayers. reminds me of this artsy photography guy that went like 20 years ago. He was really into me, but I wasn't into him. That's what he reminds. He's cute. He's really cute in this picture. And the other pictures are beautiful too, and I'll tell you more about them. And then we'll pull some herbs for Archangel Jeremiel, and we'll just, you know, kind of see what comes in today and give ourselves a little extra hangout this week. And yeah, here we go. Angelic herbs, Archangel Jeremiel. All right, so me being a silly bear today might actually be like on purpose, because even though Archangel Jeremiel has a pretty serious look on his face and all of these cards, you really do need to have a sense of humor when it comes to the miracle of forgiveness. I mean, sometimes that's just what is going to help you get over what's getting you down, you know, like you just have to laugh and be like, oh my God, like this, what I have to forgive is like so insane. How can I not find it funny? You know what I mean? Like you're just like, you get like this weird sense of humor about life itself. And that gets you through challenges. That helps you to forgive. I really appreciate my sense of humor. Yeah, sometimes I might take it too far, but it really does. It's something I cherish. So, anyways, as far as my own personal miracles of forgiveness, like me legit forgiving people and things and circumstances, it really has been a miracle, and I just feel like my sense of humor was a total asset in helping me get there. So anyways, thank you, Jeremiel, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness. Ooh, and it is a process. And now last year I did a course in miracles, which with Tina Louise Spalding. Okay, I gotta say that, because it wasn't like I just did the course and the course itself helped me on my path of forgiveness. It would have if I did it solo, maybe, but because I did it with Tina Louise Spalding, I was able to stay the course and understand it better and really make leaps and bounds and just absolute incredible progress with my personal process of forgiveness. And I really let a lot go. So shout out to Tina Louise Spalding, A Course in Miracles, Archangel Jeremiel. Thank you for helping me understand the process of forgiveness. It's still ongoing in certain aspects, but nothing like it used to be. I mean, I feel like I'm doing good with everything. Oh my God, yes. But with that said, I know that I can always be doing better when it comes to forgiveness. So 2021, I'm going to do A Course in Miracles for a second time every day, one lesson per day. So if that interests you and you want me to hold you to it and help you along, I'm going to probably work it in somehow to my YouTube channel, whether just talking it or I don't know. I don't actually know what I'm going to be doing yet. But I also have a playlist on my channel of Tina Louise Spalding's videos and channelings. See, she would read the lesson, and then she would channel Jesus and put it into words that just made it sink in, and it was just fabulous. So I host her playlist on my YouTube channel. Just go to the playlist tabs and you'll find it. So I'm not really sure how I want to share it with the world. Maybe just a discussion about it, or like what I thought about the lesson. I don't really know if I want to, I don't know. I have time to think about it. It's only 11:33 a.m. on Saturday, August 15th, 2020. So I got a few solid months to figure out what Spirit thinks I should do about the Course in Miracles. But oh yeah, I'm doing it again. oh yeah, I'm not done. I'm tooting my own horn saying what a miracle it has been, but I still feel like there's more for me to gather and acquire from the Course in Miracles. So, yeah. I'm doing it again. Okay. So, Kyle Gray, Angel Prayers. This is our first card. He's holding like a lighted torch. He is so sexy in almost like an emo artist, bleach blonde hair kind of way. He's got his hoodie up. I mean, totally. This is just totally somebody I would have fallen for in college or whatever. And he's got some pretty awesome looking wings behind him. He's very yellow faced because his torch and his brow chakra has got like a white light. Yeah, he's intense. He's pretty. He's very pretty too. So the general meaning of this card. Well, first of all, Jeremiel's name means mercy of God. Mercy of God. And he is the angel who allows us to look back over our life and gain clarity on where we are today. He is a miracle worker, and he helps us bring the flame of forgiveness into our hearts so we can move forward in a more fearless and powerful way. You can invoke his presence by visualizing bright yellow, orange, and gold aura surrounding you. So if you want to just surround yourself with a very bright yellow, orangey gold light, we can invoke Archangel Jeremiel right now, because don't you want to be more miracle-minded? Don't you want to forgive better? Wouldn't it be nice if you were more fearless? Would you love to be more powerful? Because you genuinely are. It's not like fake power. It's not false power. Like, you literally will be more powerful because you have accessed the law of forgiveness. And once you do that, it's just incredible how many doors it opens up for you within yourself. So yes, the flame of forgiveness, let's bring that into our hearts. In every challenging area of your life right now, there is an opportunity to forgive. Forgiveness is a deconditioning of the mind. It is the process that takes place when we let go of fear and choose to love instead. It is a miraculous procedure that breaks down the barricades that shut off our heart and soul from the most divine and abundant of experiences. Your guardian angels are encouraging you to choose forgiveness today, as you deserve to experience only love in your life and on your spiritual journey. So legit, forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. That's so fucking cliche, and I know you've heard that like somewhere, or seen it on a Pinterest board or a t-shirt or a bookmark that you bought at the Christian bookstore. But forgiveness really is a gift that you give yourself, because once you forgive, you allow more love to come into you, and then you feel so good. It like forgiveness literally has nothing to do with the other person. It's like you're holding this poison in your body, and it's time to let it go so you can experience only love in your life, so you can feel divine, feel abundant, and really choose love. Choose love because you deserve love. So the angels know you can give yourself a hard time over past choices. So right now, all the angels, Archangel Jeremiel and all his angels, are shining their light of healing and support on you. They are shining their light. So feel that golden, orangey, yellow aura surrounding you. They are shining their light of healing and support on you and encouraging you to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself and let go of any thoughts of regret or pain. So forgiving of the self. If there's anything that you have held against yourself, resented yourself, regretted, or felt pain, forgive yourself now. Unforgiving or resentful thoughts, whether towards yourself or someone else, just become a weight, a drain on your body and mind. Your angels are here to set you free from your past and remind you it doesn't exist. It is the present moment that is real. You are here now. Trust this and allow yourself to move forwards. You are forgiven. Never forget it. Okay, my son was also here too. He was creeping up and he wanted to show me his friend Julie made him this cartoon character of him. It's like his birthday present. It's him and the 4 dogs, and she did awesome. Oh my God, Julie, you're so creative. So he wanted to show and tell. Oh, I forgive him for interrupting me. Hey man, when your 18-year-old son wants to interact with you, you give him attention. Okay. Oh, he likes me. He really likes me. All right, so Archangel Jeremiel, the miracle of forgiveness. Yeah, thank you for helping me understand the process of forgiveness. So we let this weight go. And then that's why forgiveness feels so good. It feels so good to forgive. Genuinely, like when you can, honest to God, cut that chain off and let them go and forgive them and quit thinking about it and quit hating about it, because that just holds you down. Oh man. I mean, like if you can't lose weight on your body, just as like something curious, to be curious about, is there any chance that you are unforgiving? You know, I mean, that's like, you can literally create physical weight on your body by holding unforgiveness in your energetic body. I mean, when that says weigh you down, it is a feeling, of course, but it literally can manifest in your body as well, or you're just tired or sluggish. So anyways, it is a miracle to be able to forgive. And that's what it felt like for me. Like when I finally, after really working at it, you guys, like some things take a long time to forgive in my experience, but once you finally realize, you're like, wait a second, I don't hate this person like I used to, or like, I don't even think about this anymore. Like that's what it was like for me. Like when I realized like I was on my process of forgiveness, like, wait a second, I used to think about and obsess about this all the time, and it hardly even crosses my mind anymore. I was like, oh my God, yes, this feels so good. Like I'm forgiving. It's happening. So anyways, you do feel so much better. So look into A Course in Miracles, see if that's something that might work for you. Look into the playlist on my YouTube. That's the way to do it, if you ask me. There's free apps on your phone. There's like so many people regurgitating the Course in Miracles. So there's certainly something that will work for you. Or you can just plan on starting it with me January 1st, 2021. Or whatever year in the future you're listening to this. Like, you know, you can start it when, you don't have to start it at the beginning of the year. But because it's a 365-day program, it just makes sense for me to do that. Okay. Keeps me on track. Okay, so that's our first card, the Miracle of Forgiveness, with Archangel Jeremiel, whose name means Mercy of God. So let's do overcoming difficulties first. This is a really awesome, at first I thought it was super weird though. He is flying above and, okay, it's like a big honkin' white feather, but like that's his body. It's a weird card, you guys. I still think it's weird, but like he's at the tippy top of the feather, or as he flies up, he's creating this mirage. Maybe he's drawing a feather in the sky. I don't know. It was just such a weird card. And there's this like big energy vortex behind some mountains, and he's going up to this blast of light, spark, opening of light. It's really an interesting card. Overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiel, the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So if you hung out with the pick a number yesterday, I think it was the third pile that was all about difficulties. Well, a couple of them were about difficulties. But anyways, I do remember yesterday bringing in the message like all your problems and difficulties are surmountable. You know, like you can get over this. You can do this. You can get your projects done. You can solve this, or you know what I mean? You can overcome this. There was like a lot of that yesterday. So Archangel Jeremiel kind of goes hand in hand. It's vibing for me. So these next three cards are from the Archangel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. I like to stress Doreen. All right. Sorry if your name's Doreen. I mean no, whatever. Okay. I forgive you. So Archangel Jeremiel in Overcoming Difficulties is saying that the worst is now behind you. You are surmounting any previous challenges. So maybe that would help too on your process of forgiveness. Like, okay, the worst is behind me. I can forgive my life and all the fuckery that happened in it because the worst is over now. But this card specifically brings in the message: the challenges you've faced have made you stronger and have taught you new lessons. Instead of becoming bitter, you've opened your heart with compassion. You've opened your heart with compassion toward people in similar situations. You've let go of any blame or feelings of victimhood. Ooh. See, that's so good too. Getting out of the idea that you are a victim, you know, and that can really help you with your process of forgiveness too. So opening your heart, having more compassion, letting go of blaming, getting rid of those victim feelings, learning your lessons, okay? This is why you're now overcoming your previous challenges. So these are like all skills in your toolbox of things you can do. Having a positive outlook. Your positive outlook is attracting a loving situation and new situations at a higher level of spiritual understanding. Stay positive. So we got a big message coming in to stay positive. So it's like, oh, yep, my life has sucked, but you know what? I'm going to stay positive. And that's really important to do so you attract loving situations from this point on. Attract loving solutions. I think I misread that the first time. Loving solutions and new situations. So if you do still have some difficulties, like, hello, you're still here, you can attract some loving solutions. So may the divine idea come out of this. May I attract the loving solution. Might this work out for the highest good of the all and everyone involved. So working with Archangel Jeremiel. Jeremiel's name means, do you remember? Mercy of God. Mercy of God. And when you call upon him, Jeremiel delivers mercy to you and everyone involved. Jeremiel guides you and others to act in loving ways. He also helps you adopt a merciful outlook, which enables you to consistently treat yourself with respect and tender, loving care. So it's like, have compassion on yourself and others. Have mercy. Take mercy on yourself and others. Okay, treat yourself with respect and tender, loving care. And you'll be able to treat other people with that as well. But you got to treat yourself like that first. You got to forgive yourself, and then it'll be easier to forgive other people too. You know, there's that little thing to consider as well. Anyways, Archangel Jeremiel definitely says the worst is now behind you, and you're surmounting any previous challenges. You are definitely overcoming difficulties. All right, so where are we? All is well. All is well. I took a little break there to eat a sandwich. And close some windows. So we'll still hear the pounding, but it should be a little quieter now that I found the open windows that was letting the sound in. I live near a engine museum, and so pounding on metal is like, that just happens on the regular. So anywho, all is well, regardless if there's dudes pounding on their engines, if the dog is snoring or barking, or people are whatever. If you got pickle in your teeth like I do right now, all is still well. Okay, all is well. That is a wonderful thing to say to yourself all the time. Everywhere, with everything, just every moment that you can really tap into that all is well energy. All is well. All is well. Archangel Jeremiel says everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. And I'm just kind of chuckling to myself because I've been reading the Jesus Calling book by Sarah something, and Jesus calls me every morning. And today he was talking about blessings in the difficulties. He really was. And you kind of just have to like talk to Jesus all the time in your heart, and you know, just understand everything is blessings and lessons, and all these challenges, we came here for it. Earth is the hardest place to incarnate. It is. If life feels challenging, it's because it is. It is. It's the hardest place. This is the hardest planet in the galaxy to be physically incarnated on. And yet here we are. Here we are because we didn't really want an easy ride. We wanted challenges. We wanted to take the most difficult trail. You know, we're like ninja warriors. We like legitimately wanted that obstacle course. So when you do your life review and you're like, holy smokes, this is nuts. Well, guess what? That's actually a blessing in disguise. You wanted all of these difficulties to overcome because in the grand scheme of things, all is well. Everything is happening exactly the way it is supposed to. And if you can't quite see the blessings, know that they are there. They're just a little hidden right now. And sooner than later, as time is just cruising about, sooner than later, you will understand all of these blessings. So Archangel Jeremiel says sometimes what appears to be a problem is actually an answered prayer in disguise. When we ask for help, heaven may dismantle the old to make room for the new. So it's kind of like the Tower card in a tarot reading. It's like, oh my God, everything is crumbling down around me, but that's what has to happen in order for the new energies to come in. So that could be happening in your life, or you might be able to pinpoint several times that it's like, whoa, I asked for something, things seem to get worse. Well, that was heaven dismantling the old to make room for the new. So during this time of change, practice relaxation methods such as yoga, deep breathing, exercise, and meditation. And I just want to say mudras too, like in your yoga and deep breathing practice. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways that we can just really practice relaxation during times of change. So ask Archangel Jeremiel to make your transition smooth and harmonious for everyone involved. And Archangel Jeremiel says, and know that this change is for the better. So we are like, oh my God, these difficulties, these changes, this dismantling that's going on in my life and the collective and in the world. We just got to basically breathe through it, stretch through it, mudra our way through it, exercise our way through it, meditate our way through it, yoga our way through it, whatever, dance our way through it, smoke weed our way through it. And know that all these changes are for the better and all is well. So working with Archangel Jeremiel, each archangel has a specific aura color. Jeremiel's is deep eggplant purple. That's his aura around him. So when you see sparkles of deep purple light, this is one way to know that Jeremiel is with you. So if you see sparks of deep purple light sparkles, know that he's around you. He is with you. Each archangel has a particular type of crystal aligned with their energy. And for Jeremiel, that crystal is amethyst. When you wear an amethyst, you may feel even closer to Jeremiel's kind and loving energy. So you know it. I'm leaving you. I'm going across the room because I know I have an amethyst. Not my biggest amethyst, but pretty decent size. My big amethyst is upstairs. I sleep with it above my head. So I will put this right in the middle of his 4 cards. Yeah, I like that. I like it like that. Yeah, windows down. And isn't purple like the flame of the violet, the energy, the violet purple flame of transmutation? Isn't that a tool that you can use on your forgiveness practice? So I love that we've got the color purple coming in with Archangel Jeremiel and overcoming our difficulties and forgiving people and just knowing that everything is happening the way it's supposed to and really being okay with that. And so as we bring in this amethyst now that's in the middle of it and we breathe deeply and we tell ourselves all is well and we just feel closer and closer to Archangel Jeremiel's kind and loving energy. And we bring that into us and we surround ourselves with purple light and golden light and orange light and really allow ourselves to know and feel that all is well and everything is happening the way it's supposed to, and everything that we might be holding on to that our egos don't want to forgive, our hearts know now that we can let it go. And it was just part of our lesson and our journey and our growth and our expansion. And we wanted that little bump in our roller coaster ride here on earth. We wanted that contrast. We wanted that painful experience. I know that's hard to think like that, but it's like from our soul's perspective, we really wanted to maybe know how it felt to be on the receiving end of that experience and to know and learn and and accomplish forgiveness. So look at forgiveness as a goal of something your soul really wants to be able to accomplish. Like, can you feel such pain and violation and still let it go and let love inside you instead? That is quite the accomplishment. So look at your difficulties as opportunities for accomplishing choosing love, right? So your difficulties are now potential accomplishments for choosing love. And at the end of your life, that will be what you are most proud of. It won't be the human things that we think we're going to be proud of. It's actually, did we choose love? Did we forgive? Did we let go? Did we heal anything that was imbalanced? Were we able to access the energy of love and choose love again and again and again? Those are the major accomplishments at the end of our life. So our next card, our last card, and then we'll pull some herbs. Life review. Archangel Jeremiel says, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that's unbalanced. So make a list or whatever. You might not even have to make a list. You might not even have to think about it. Like, it's just so obvious what's not balanced right now. It's just so in your face what you could be forgiving more, right? You know what you think is unwell. So let's take a little inventory and resolve, commit, resolve to changing it or healing it and finding the balance of it. Archangel Jeremiel says it takes courage to look at your life. Yet, if done with compassion and a sense of humor, see, I knew it. If you can do it with compassion and a sense of humor, you'll grow and learn from a life review. So it's not always easy to look at your life, but you've drum up that feeling of compassion and love. Access your sense of humor because it's time to do it. And Archangel Jeremiel says, I'll help you take stock of where you've been. We'll look at what you've learned and how these lessons are a valuable asset for today and tomorrow. We'll also notice life patterns that aren't serving your highest good, and we'll take steps to release those patterns. So a life review is very beneficial. It can help you today and all of your tomorrows. You will do one at the very end of this trip. Oh yes, you'll do a life review. There's no way out of it. But it's your choice now to do one, and it's a very wise choice. It's not the easiest choice to take a good, honest look at your life, but it's super beneficial. And then if you can start to change the things that are imbalanced now, it will help you as you journey along. So working with Archangel Jeremiel, one of Jeremiel's purposes is to help newly crossed over souls review their lives. He also helps those who are still living to make life reviews. So either way, you're going to hang out with Jeremiel. I recommend sooner than later. So take time soon to be alone and ask Jeremiel to help you review where you've been, what you've learned, and what patterns you're ready to release, and what you're grateful for in your life. So yeah, from several different aspects now, we can start to see the benefits of doing a life review while we're still living. You know, it's like, one, it'll help us feel better because we're going to release the bullshit. We're going to release the unforgiving bullshit because that stuff really is poison, and you'll feel so much better once it's out of your energy field. You're also going to feel better because he'll help you tap into being grateful for what you have in your life and what you've done in your life, and like just getting into that state of appreciation will benefit you. I mean, you can look back at your life at any point and just feel such immense appreciation and gratitude and thankfulness for these experiences, for this opportunity to be here, for the realizations and revelations you've had, right? For these lessons you've learned. And then this wisdom and expansion you've now acquired. At any point, you're allowed to just sit quietly and review your life and feel that gratitude, because those grateful vibes are going to benefit you and assist you. So yeah, you need to be alone. It's best to take time to be alone and ask Jeremiel to help you review where you've been and what you've learned. And then, yeah, let him address your difficulties that you have or have had repeatedly. See, if it's the same type of thing repeatedly, here, look at me, I'm offended again, I have to forgive again. Okay, well, that's a pattern inside of you. And maybe now's a good time for you to do your work, get ready, and release it. It's really becoming time for a lot of us to release some of these old patterns. And we do that through the miracle of forgiveness, through the process of forgiveness, through the acquisition of unconditional love, and knowing that everything is playing out perfectly the way it was supposed to. There are no curses and blessings. It really is blessings and blessings. I mean, all the stuff that we would label difficulties are actually just hidden blessings, because they bring us many life lessons. So anyways, thank you, Archangel Jeremiel. Yeah, it might not be the easiest hangout to sit with Archangel Jeremiel and take inventory of our lives, but essentially it will be such a game changer if we can resolve to change and heal things that are unbalanced. It will be a game changer to step into unconditional love and forgiveness. It will be a game changer to release all that weight and know that all is well. All right, so I said, okay, Archangel Jeremiel, what decks do you want? And he said, purple, 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 purple. And I opened up the drawer, and 4 purplish decks caught my eye. And I thought, that's a lot, but that's okay. Maybe we'll just pull like 1 card from each. The Magic of Flowers by Tess Whitehurst, very purple. We have our Flower Whispers by Tina T. Ames that I store in a purple satchel, a purple bag. We have Nature's Messages from the Flower Fairies. That's a purple box. And then there was so much purple on the Plant Spirit Oracle, the way I was looking at it, especially on the back and in the corners all around it. It's purple and aquamarine, but lots of purple. I know, right? That's a lot. So let me get a little flower whisper first of all, a little quote. We use these on Fridays pretty much every week. It's just a sweet little deck I got on Etsy. Tina T. Ames, Flower Whispers. They're cute. She drew some flower illustrations and a little quotesy quotes, little quote or a little saying on the cards. So all is well. But yeah, I think it's so important to take a good, honest life review. Like, I feel like I've been doing an extended life review, like for 4 years now. But really identifying a lot of my patterns, doing my forgiveness work like I was telling you about, stepping into more appreciation, understanding that the worst is now behind me and better days are to come as I get more miracle-minded with the practice of forgiveness. So anyways, on that note, Jeremiel, do you want to bring in a flower whisper? And we could, I don't know, there's not really corners, but I could see where, oh, he wants to bring in two. All right. I was trying to figure out the layout, but he's like, just, here we go. Now, one is actually, you know, you heard how I shuffled there. I just love it when cards come back again and again and again after I obnoxiously shuffle. One is from yesterday, and actually we've gotten both of these messages in the last 2 weeks. So the message from Archangel Jeremiel is, your wings are ready now. And I love that it's like an orange. Oh, there's like butterfly kind of. I never really noticed that the way it's like maybe a bracelet with butterflies, or the butterflies are holding up a ring. I don't know. It's a really interesting mandala looking illustration. I never really noticed how there was maybe butterfly wings in it, but now I see it. I see it now. So your wings are ready now. And it comes in with the one that we just heard yesterday. When the root is deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. So it's like these difficulties, we truly can be fearless. Because once we realize that, like, they're just challenges for us to almost get excited about, like, oh, okay, great, awesome, here's a great opportunity to accomplish me getting through this little obstacle course with unconditional love and forgiveness, and just, you know, being able to do it. That's what I came here on earth to play. This is the game I came here to play. So, you know, I told you he's soaring in this one card because there's that weird feather. And he's got very feathery wings. And yeah, your wings are ready now. So he's not just like telling you about some like pie in the sky idea of like, oh, wouldn't it be nice to access the miracle of forgiveness and soar with wings of unconditional love? Like, doesn't that sound great? He's saying, and your wings are ready now. There is no better time than, sorry, Jeremiel, but right the fuck now, to get on this miracle mindedness, to take advantage of your ability to do a life review, to inventory your life. Like, your wings are ready now for you to get a higher perspective, to look down at your life from a greater viewpoint, advantage point, or whatever. Like, just rise above your life and look at it like a play, like the theatrical production it actually is. And look at it and kind of look back at it, like rewind, you know, and start to connect the dots and see, like, oh my gosh, look at that pattern. Okay, I did that there, and I'm still doing it. Like, you start to recognize your patterns objectively. Like, just like you can look at another person and be like you can just see where they're fucking stuff up. You can just tell what they need to do. Like, if she would just quit being a bitch and forgive him, her whole life would change. Like, you can see that in somebody else. Well, now you're going to be able to see that in yourself and take inventory and be like, oh my gosh, like, if I would just let that destructive belief system go, my life could be so much more balanced. And so then you commit to working on that, to resolving it. And sometimes it really is just our acknowledgement and awareness of something that remedies it. All it needed was you to validate, like, oh my gosh, like, I totally played a part in that, you know, or oh my goodness, I'm really ready to release that, or I see how I could forgive that now. And then bam, it just like happens because you're ready. So your wings are ready now. And when the root is deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. So as you anchor yourself in your spiritual existence, in your spiritual journey, as you let the archangels hold you and the earth hold you and you connect with your higher self, you can really just fly through any storm. You can. I mean, it's like, go ahead and blow. Like, I know that I am anchored down, and you can kind of really be more fearless in your life when you know that the root is deep, when you know that your faith is strong, you have perfect faith, you have perfect trust. You're just like, hey, however it's supposed to work out, that's what it will be. And I don't even fear anything anymore. I don't fear anything anymore, because I know it's just an illusion, and it's just, it's just part of the game. So anyways, your wings are ready now. When the root is deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. Okay, we'll put those up there. I feel like this is just kind of going to be like kind of swirliness, and let's talk about the root being deep. I'm going to grab the Plant Spirit Oracle, and I would love some anchoring cards. Like, now that we've got these flower whispers up there, I put them at the top, and you'll be able to see pictures of this on the Instagram, Angelic Herbs. So I don't put this on the regular Herb Oracle for whatever reason. I'm still not quite clear about that. But I started a new Instagram page for Angelic Herbs. And even this morning I was like, why did I do that? So we'll see. We'll see why. I don't know if I'm just supposed to like do these angels and then let the page sit, or if I'm supposed to do something after it. I guess I'll find out. All right. So let's see if we can anchor in, what is Archangel Jeremiel? Mercy. What was his? The angel of mercy. Okay, we've got hawthorn with protection and healing and gateways. And that's on the bottom. And on the top, woo! I never pulled this card before. I'm excited. It's regeneration, and it's fantastic. And it's on the same side as the miracle of forgiveness, where he's holding that torch, that golden, orangey, yellow, gold torch of forgiveness light. And in this regeneration card, there is a huge sun with pointy triangle rays of light. Oh, and I love it because, like, I love the elongated suns. I love elongated suns. I don't know why. And it's got north, south, east, and west on it. It's got like a little like array sigil design in the center. And then in each quadrant going around the sundial, we've got the rainbow colors. It's really beautiful. And there's all these herbs. There's turkey tail mushrooms. There's strawberries. It's just glorious. Garden of Eden feeling with the sun. And there's a message of regeneration, hope, renewal, and growth. So Archangel Jeremiel brought in regeneration and hawthorn with protection, healing, and gateways. So I feel like we have a really light card, which is brilliant light, sunlight, and we also have hawthorn's kind of dark. We've got dark trees. It's a questionable woodsy path. There's a little lady, and she's walking through it, but she's surrounded with this beautiful pinkish, bluish, violetish light swirl around her, this aura, this protection. So it's like it's like saying you can be fearless here on planet Earth because you are protected. When the root is deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. When you understand all the protection available to you from all the different higher realms and your guardian angels and the nature spirits, you can certainly walk down this path as well as any path, any difficult path, right? That's what we were saying. We chose like the trail that was the hardest, or that hiker that's like, oh, let's do the difficult trail with all the wobbly rocks and the steepness, and it's like not everybody picks that one, but we did. And as we know that we are protected, we can live fearlessly, and we can dive into any of our darkness and do our healing work. And then after we overcome those difficulties, we'll have these new opportunities for gateways and portals. And it's like, once you get over your forgiveness process, you'll have other opportunities open up in your life. Or you could just take this entire lifetime to keep working on your forgiveness stuff. It's up to you, but it's like, I feel like Archangel Jeremiel is saying, please do this work now. I mean, we can wait until you croak and we can do it then. But if you take the opportunity to do it now, not only will you be saying all is well, but you really could step into something completely renewed. That it's just like, oh my gosh, like I didn't realize life could be this good when I was coming from this new-founded growth of unconditional love. And I freed myself from all the shackles of resentment. And I really, really took my forgiveness practice seriously, but yet lightheartedly, because I had to use my sense of humor. And wow, I am totally a new person right now. So let that give you hope. Archangel Jeremiel says, like, it's not just like, good job, you overcame your difficulties and now you just waited out to the end of your life. He's saying that it's like, once you do this work, you're going to be literally living a different kind of life, because there's going to be gateways opening up to you that are now available to you because your energy has been purified with the violet light, with the violet flame, and with your intentions to surmount these difficulties and no longer label them challenges anymore. You see everything as a blessing, everything as an opportunity, everything as all is well. Woo! I love this so much. All right, so that's good. I didn't see that coming. And I like it. I like it because we need hope. We really do. It's like hope gets us through, and then we rise to a new level, and then hope comes back around again to keep us in that forward, hopeful regeneration. Let's get better and better and better, right? It's like we want to actually strive for perfection within ourselves, within our lives, within our experience, within our perspective, because that is soul growth. That is personal growth. So if we can just be fearless, know that our roots grow deep, know that we are protected, we really can open up our wings that are ready now and soar. Soar with Archangel Jeremiel. Yeah, he's saying you don't have to wait till the end of your life to hang out with me. Like, let's hang out now. I love it. He's like, let's hang out together now. All right, so let's fly in a nature's message from the flower fairies, from Archangel Jeremiel. These are been great messages. I really love that hope came in, and renewal and growth, and just like this super positive ray of sunshine. Like, thank you for being a light in my darkness, Good morning, sunshine. Thank you for shining some light, clearing the maybe kind of cloudiness from my eyes that difficulties sometimes can set in, clearing it, making life look more appealing. All right. We have two little flower fairies coming in. We have Michaelmas daisy with a message of farewell. And we have butterfly weed, let me go. So I think what I'm gonna do is I was gonna put these on like either side of each other, but now I want them together because I feel like they're working together with this message of letting the old go. We got farewell and let me go. So we got a Michaelmas daisy and the butterfly weed, which we just hung out with her. She's a really cool fairy. Let go what's no longer serving you. So as you have renewal and growth, sometimes you have to, like the plants that you grew last year, you have to say goodbye to them. You have to let them go. You have to say farewell to the old. If you walk down a new path, a new gateway, a new chapter of your life, you have to let go of the old. If it's not serving you anymore, it's time to say farewell. Forgiveness is definitely, like, you could say the process of forgiveness, but you could also say the process of farewell, like letting go of the things that you held onto for so long, like farewell resentment, farewell unforgivingness, farewell, this or that, whatever it is that you need to let go of. It's time to let it go. So the Michaelmas daisy, though, I want to look that up and just kind of see what it says. The fairies wave farewell to the past and wave in a bright future. They wave in a bright future. These tall daisy blooms sway gently in the late summer breeze as if waving the season goodbye. So yeah, this card is definitely saying say farewell to the old patterns, to the old difficulties, to your old attitude that kind of kept your wings clipped. It's time to wave goodbye to that season of your life because you want to be open to welcome in new opportunities and new experiences and maybe new people, and embrace life fully and having no regrets. So that kind of ties in to the life review set, like looking back, because the thing is like you don't want to get to the end of your life and be like, dang it, I wish I would have let that old conditioning go. I wish I would have let that pattern go 40 years ago. It's like, let's do it now. Let us do it now. So anyways, on that note, I feel like the fairies want me now to move them. We're going to put farewell up at the life review. And we're going to put butterfly weed up here. To the let me go. Your wings are now ready. So let me go, butterfly weed says. I need to fly. You need to fly. It's time to release. Get as light as a butterfly. A butterfly travels with literally nothing, right? Because even the smallest resentment would weigh her down. And the fairies are bringing in the flight of freedom. So your wings are ready now. And butterfly weed says, I bring you the words butterfly and weed, the flight of freedom. So butterflies are all about transformation, okay? And weeds, it's a matter of opinion whether a plant is a weed or not. So how does that apply to you? Well, it's your judgment and opinion whether you label something a difficulty or an experience, right? A challenge or a blessing, positive or negative. You place all the definitions in your life. So butterfly weed says, give yourself permission to be let go. Review your life, see what's holding you back. Maybe you're holding on to something. that you could let go of. So spiritually, physically, allow yourself to let go. Trust your higher awareness, your intuition. Trust divine timing, that everything is happening the way it is supposed to. And then butterfly weed, that's right beside your wings are now ready, says, spread your wings and enjoy the freedom in life that awaits you. So I just have to take a second to appreciate these cards that we'll finish the podcast with, The Magic of Flowers by Tess Whitehurst. Not only are they purple on the backs of them, but it's like a sun star. So it goes, like the back of the card is so beautiful with the energy here on the table with the purples and the golds and the sun. And there are these golden flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really awesome. So anyways, regeneration, hope, renewal, growth, that's what the reward is for overcoming your difficulties, for understanding the process of forgiveness in your life, for looking for the hidden blessings, for healing and balancing your path. So we'll end with 2 of these, and we've got Cherry Blossom and Narcissus. So Cherry Blossom is reversed, but I often get this card reversed because that actually just makes it more fun. So this is the one with the little girl on the swing set. And when she is reversed, she has flown so high that she's going to do a loop-de-loo over the swing set bar. She is literally flying off of the swing. And she has total trust and perfect faith. And she's got 3 white doves with her. And she's so very, very free. And that's what the message is, to be free. So that just is absolutely perfect. We'll put her right beside Archangel Jeremiel with the miracle of forgiveness and leading. She's like almost being birthed out of the regeneration sun to be free, to allow this new growth, this new cycle of your life. That's what forgiveness does for you. It allows you to be free. So thank you, Cherry Blossom, for coming in to show us really how free we can literally not have anything holding us back. No fear, no resentment, no hatred, no betrayal, no victimhood, none of that those weighted energies that just sort of, they're just a damper in our life. They really are. And it's like they just slam on the brakes for your growth and expansion. So it's like, do you want to be free? Answer, yes, I'm ready. My wings are ready. I just need to keep on with the process of forgiveness. Keep on growing my roots so I have no fear, and letting go of all the things that hold me back so I can be so very, very free. And then we have Narcissus coming in with a message of self-love. So I'm going to put her over here next to Life Review and underneath Farewell, and also by Hawthorne with Healing and Protection, because when we get to the end of our life, it's like our love. How much love did we have? And one of those questions is, how much did you love yourself? How much did you accept yourself unconditionally and enjoy yourself and enjoy your vessel, right? This body is just a temporary vehicle, but it's like, why did we hate our vehicle the whole time? Why did we be so hard on ourselves? Why could we not give ourselves the unconditional love that Spirit had flowing to us? Those are the questions that, not that there are any like real regrets, but that would be like the kind of stuff that maybe we might have to come back and try again. Do you want to come back? I don't know if I really want to come back. So let's love ourselves completely now. And as we love and forgive ourselves, then we'll be able to change and heal other areas of imbalance in our life. So as you go with Hawthorne down these gateways and into your healing, protect yourself energetically by surrounding yourself with your own love, and heal yourself with your own love, and say goodbye, say farewell to anything less than love within you. You only want love pulsing through your being at this point. So tap into that energy of love. Tap into that self-respect, that self-enjoyment, that self-humor, and allow it to assist you with your process of forgiveness. And if you need any help with any of this, call on Archangel Jeremiel today, and he will help you take mercy on yourself, and thus take mercy with everything in your world. So that's the news, folks. That's the Angelic Herb newscast. Good news, everybody. The worst is now behind you. And yep, you're still not done. You still got a little work to do. Process of forgiveness. It can go on and on as long as you need it to. But it's a great time to do a life review, really validate your experiences as all positive and all good. Everything's just playing out the way it's supposed to. Just say, I love it all. I love these challenges. I love everyone. I forgive everyone. There's no fear here. I say farewell to all that does not serve, and my wings are ready now, so let me go. It's time for me to be free and fly, and really just fly into the sun, into this renewed hope and growth within me. I'm so ready for these new gateways to be open in my healing journey, and I know that I am protected and assisted. And mercy, take mercy, have mercy, man, because it's been rough. But guess what? Spirit knows this is the most challenging obstacle course, and we're actually very, very lucky to be here. So anyways, thank you, Jeremiel, go get me my can of beer. With the miracle of forgiveness, overcoming difficulties, knowing that all is well, doing our life review now. Thank you for bringing in Hawthorne and Regeneration, Cherry Blossom, Narcissus, Michaelmas Daisy, and Butterfly Weed. This is a beautiful time of transformation and changing our perspectives into a bright, renewed sense of hopeful sunshine, and just really start living our lives as the essence of that. On that note, so much love to you, and I've really enjoyed this special episode of Angelic Herbs with Archangel Jeremiel.